AC Shear is coming out of retirement to coach and rebuild the Missouri State Bears, and this is not going to be an easy journey. As you see, this team is ranked 65 overall, 66 on offense, 64 on defense. We have our work cut out for us, but I promise you, we are going to bring this team a national championship before it's said and done. Our first game as the Bears head coach is going to be on the road against the New Mexico Lobos. So on our first drive of the game, senior quarterback Jacob Clark drives us all the way down to the 7-yard line, and then he is going to finish this drive on his own with a touchdown run, putting us on the board first. But New Mexico is going to answer on this RPO. He's going to hit his man, the wide receiver number 5. He is going to trot in for their first touchdown of the game. Later, only 2 minutes left until halftime, Clark is going to find James Blackstrain, the senior receiver, for a big first down. But unfortunately, due to a holding call, it's 3rd and 21 here, and Jacob Clark just trying to put it up for someone to catch. It's going to be intercepted by number 21 of New Mexico. And unfortunately, our quarterback takes a heck of a shot here, and he is injured on the play, bruised ribs, will not return. Meanwhile, New Mexico, they have the ball back, and the quarterback's going deep, and he's going to find his man, and this is going to be another New Mexico touchdown to give them the first lead of the game. But then on our very next drive, sophomore quarterback Cole Feuerbacher is going to find Dash Luke. His name is Dash, and he sure can dash down the sideline, finally taken out of bounds. And that is going to set this play up here on 1st and 10. He's going to find Ronald Johnson, the junior wide receiver, for the game-tying touchdown. So I realized that the sophomore quarterback we just had in, he was supposed to be redshirted. I subbed in the wrong quarterback, so our real backup Vioto here is actually going to throw an interception. He drove us down the field, but then throws that costly pick. And then with just 4 minutes left in the fourth quarter, it's going to be a touchdown run for New Mexico. They're going to retake the lead. We're down a touchdown, 3:50 left. Drew Vioto, the quarterback, he's going to scramble to his right. He just can't find anybody open. He gets hit as he throws, and it's another interception. And New Mexico is going to capitalize on that turnover with another touchdown run right here to put them up 2 scores. Now we find ourselves with a 4th and 13. We need the backup Vioto to make some magic here. He's got all the time. He's going to throw one deep, and it's just going to be too deep, incomplete. And then New Mexico here, already up 2 scores. They're going to go up 3 scores with this touchdown run. It all fell apart in the fourth quarter. And unfortunately, we're going to lose our first game as head coach for Missouri State, guys. Our second matchup is going to be against our new in-state rivals, the Missouri Tigers. Here in the first quarter, 3rd and 14 for Missouri. He's going to launch it deep. Easy touchdown. They go up 7-0. Then with 23 seconds left in the half, it's 3rd and 5. We're down by 7. Jacob Clark going to try to throw this for a first down, but he gets hit as he throws. It's intercepted by Missouri. And then Missouri on the very next play, 15 seconds left in the half, he's going to go deep. He's going to find his man for the easy touchdown, putting them up 14 at halftime. Now, I wish I could tell you guys that we made a valiant comeback effort here in the second half, but instead, this happens. They're already up 27-3, and then we throw the pick 6 here to make it 34-3. But I mean, the fact of the matter is we're a 60-something ranked overall team. We're not ready for these SEC schools yet. We're going to lose this one 40-6. We are now 0-2 as we prepare for our home opener against another tough opponent, the 1-1 SMU Mustangs. And it's SMU who's going to strike first here. 1st and goal. They're going to run it in for the touchdown. Later on, still in the first quarter here, 2nd and 1. He's going to throw it. Another touchdown, putting SMU up 14-0. We pick it up in the second quarter, 1st and 10. SMU still up 14-0. Quarterback's got all the time in the world. He's going to throw one deep, and we are going to get our first turnover of the season for our defense. An interception by number 25 Williams taken into SMU territory. And this will set up an easy 34-yard field goal attempt for Josh Deal, which is good. We finally put some points on the board. But then with 4 seconds until halftime, SMU is going to kick a field goal of their own, putting them up 14 at halftime. And then still up 14, 3rd and 1. They're in the red zone. He's going to find his man. It's another touchdown, putting SMU up 21. Then on our next drive, 3rd and 15, Jacob Clark, my quarterback, he ain't going out without a fight. He's going to find his tight end, threading the needle to Askren for the first down. Then we're going to follow that up with this, a jet pass to the junior wide receiver, Ronald Johnson, around the edge. He's got the room. Finally taken down at the 1-yard line. And we will finish off the drive with a quick Josh Joyner touchdown run up the middle. And now we're trying to mount a comeback. 3 minutes left in the game, down 14, but it's a 4th and 7. We're going to find Dash Luke, and he's going to get tackled a yard short of the first down. And we are going to lose our home opener to SMU 24-10. I will say I was proud of the fight and the grit that our team showed in this one, though. Next up, we are hosting the 1-2 Memphis Tigers. Early in the first, 2nd and 9, Jacob Clark going to drop back to pass. He gets hit, but he's going to find his receiver, the senior Blackstrain deep into Memphis territory into the red zone. And then we're going to finish out the drive with a little RPO action. Jacob Clark to Dash Luke for the touchdown. However, Memphis will answer with a first quarter touchdown of their own as he finds his tight end in the end zone. We're going to pick it up in the second quarter where I decide to go for it on 4th and 8. Jacob Clark going to throw it to Dash Luke, who makes a beautiful catch along the sideline. And then on 1st and goal, a little jet pass sweep to Ronald Johnson, who's going to score the second touchdown of the game, putting us up by 7. Then Memphis looking to go tit for tat with another score here, but instead the quarterback's going to be sacked by Heath Smith. Fumble recovered by Devon Townley Jr. We're getting the ball back. And then with a minute left in the half, Jacob Clark, 3rd and goal. He's going to find the running back Shamari Lawrence for the touchdown, putting us up 21-7. It looks like we're finally putting a good game together, but with 17 seconds left in the half, they're going to find their man number 1 for a huge touchdown, putting them down a score right before halftime. We're going to pick this up in the third quarter. We're near midfield here, still up 7. Clark going to find Dash Luke, who's going to cut back inside. Man, this guy's shifty. Look at the spin. Big first down. And then on 3rd and 5, Clark unfortunately is going to throw the pick here. We were looking to go up multiple scores, but instead Memphis now has a shot to tie this up. And that's exactly what they're going to do here on 3rd and 10. 3 minutes left in the game. He finds his man in the back of the end zone, tying this game up. On our very next drive, 3rd and 6, Jacob Clark needs the first down, but he gets hit as he throws, incomplete. So the ball will go back to Memphis. 2nd and 4, minute 44 left. The quarterback's going to hit his tight end, and he may be off to the races. 30, 20, finally taken down near the 15. But our defense does get some stops, forcing the short field goal here with a minute left. Memphis kicks it. It is up, and it is good. 53 seconds left. We're down by a field goal. Jacob Clark going to find his tight end Askren, who's going to get the first down and then some, taking this into Memphis territory. It's 3rd and 10, 38 seconds left in the game. We have 1 timeout left. Jacob Clark going to drop back. He's going to find Randall Johnson for the big first down, and this sets us up for a 39-yard field goal attempt for the tie, but it's wide right and no good. And I'm not going to lie, this one was devastating. We're going to lose 24-21 to go 0-4 to start the season. Now, despite the 0-4 start, I do have some good news. After this game, we officially signed our first 2 recruits, the first being 3-star right tackle Matthew Coffey out of Riverside, Missouri, as well as 3-star left edge Mitch Bradbury out of Fairbairn, Georgia. There's starting to be some rumblings that my job may be on the line. Let's see if we can start turning this thing around as we open up Conference USA play against Western Kentucky. But it's Western Kentucky that's going to strike first here with this 16-yard touchdown pass in the first quarter, and then they're going to follow that up with a second quarter 16-yard touchdown pass to the tight end here to put them up 2 scores early. So we find ourselves down 14 points early. We need a spark, and that's exactly what we're going to get from freshman running back Josh Joyner, along with some great downfield blocking from our receivers, but Josh Joyner is gone. 67-yard touchdown run. And then later in the second, 2:42 left in the half, 3rd and 5, James Blackstrain wide open. James Clark hits him in stride, take it into Western Kentucky territory. And on the very next play action, Jacob Clark, he's going to scramble to his right and find a wide open Dash Luke, the senior wide receiver, into the red zone. And then we're going to finish the drive 3rd and 6 with a 7-yard touchdown pass to the running back Shamari Lawrence to tie this game back up. Now Western Kentucky is able to drive down the field. This is a long 53-yard field goal attempt, but it is good, putting them up 3 at halftime. And then late in the third quarter, we have a 31-yard field goal attempt for Josh Deal, which is good, tying this game right back up. But with just under 6 minutes left in the game, Western Kentucky going to get a touchdown run to put them back up by 7. So we find ourselves down by a touchdown. Less than 5 minutes left in the game. Screen pass to Shamari Lawrence. He's going to cut outside. He's had a heck of a game today. He's going to take this deep into Western Kentucky territory. And then with just over 2 minutes left in the game, it's none other than Shamari Lawrence going to punch this one into the end zone to tie this game. And we need a huge moment here from our defense. Tied 24-24, 3rd and 2 late in the fourth quarter, and we are going to get a sack by junior linebacker Jared Lloyd. Our first win is in our grasp. We just need to take it. 32 seconds left, 3rd and 3. Jacob Clark going to find Shamari Lawrence for the big first down into field goal range. And that will set up Josh Deal for a 39-yard potential game-winning field goal. He hasn't been the greatest kicker this year, but this time he is money. It is good. And we are finally going to get our first win of the season and start conference play undefeated as we beat Western Kentucky 27-24. And we also have a couple new recruits to welcome to the team, starting with 3-star wide receiver Lee Easy out of St. Louis, Missouri, as well as 3-star free safety Joseph Lambo out of Manor, Texas. Next up, we are taking on 3-2 Middle Tennessee State. It's a scoreless game here early early in the second quarter, but here Jacob Clark on 2nd and 11 going to hit Jaron Askren for the big first down into Middle Tennessee State territory. And we will follow that up with another first down pass right here. Jacob Clark to Dash Luke. He's going to take this down near the 20-yard line. And then on 3rd and goal, it's going to be Jacob Clark to the running back Shamari Lawrence. He's going to fight his way in there for the first touchdown of the game. And then we will follow that up with another late second quarter touchdown. This time it's the QB sneak from Jacob Clark. But then with just over a minute left in the first half, Middle Tennessee State down by 14 points. Big pass here, blown coverage, number 13, 30, 20, 10, 5, touchdown to make this a one-score game. Apparently, Middle Tennessee State has Troy Polamalu on their team because look at this pick. Gets tipped and he just ready for it, dives and catches it, and that will set up a short field goal for them to cut into this lead just a little bit more, which of course is good right before halftime. However, on our first drive of the second half, we're able to drive down the field, and then Jacob Clark right here, perfect throw to Dash Luke for the touchdown. But Mid-10 State also drives down the field, 3rd and 6 here, big down, and we are going to get the sack. It's Devon Townley Jr. So their kicker is going to have to kick a field goal here to make this an 8-point game. It is up and it is good. We're going to pick this one up with 3 minutes left in the game, same score, but this is a 4th and 5. They go for it. He gets hit as he throws it. We are going to stop him, but they do stop us to a punt, so it's still a one-score game. Just over 2 minutes left. The quarterback's going to throw one deep, and it's intercepted by the freshman corner, Cameron Williams. Huge play. Then on 3rd and 9, Middle Tennessee State, no more timeouts. We're going to throw the screen. It's Shamari Lawrence. A first down ends it, and he's going to get it, and then some, finally taken down at the 34. And we are going to win our 2nd game in a row, and we remain undefeated in Conference USA. We win 21-13. And more good news as we welcome a new recruit, 3-star right edge, JD Cherry out of Blackshear, Georgia. Next up, we're taking on 3-3 New Mexico State. New Mexico State will strike first, 3rd and goal. The quarterback with the play action, he's just going to run this one in himself for the touchdown. And then later on in the second quarter, a 35-yard field goal attempt for New Mexico State is up and good, putting them up 10. So we find ourselves down 2 scores early. We need a spark from the offense. Jacob Clark is going to overthrow Dash Luke here for the interception. And with 2 minutes left in the half, 3rd and 3, New Mexico State, the quarterback's got all the time in the world. He's going to float one up there. It's caught, and he's going to spin in for another touchdown. And then with 30 seconds left in the half, we're just trying to make something happen. 3rd and 8, Jacob Clark is going to be intercepted once again. And this will set up the nice, easy field goal attempt for New Mexico State, which of course is up and good, putting them up 20 points at halftime. Can we make a 20-point comeback? Well, it's going to start with this field goal here from Josh Deal, which is up and good, finally putting us on the board. Late in the third quarter, still down 17. Clark's going to hand it to Josh Joyner, the freshman running back. He's going to cross the 50, nice spin move, finally taken out of bounds. And then on 3rd and 7, Jacob Clark is going to find the running back Shamari Lawrence for our first touchdown of the game. And with just over 4 minutes left in the game, we do stop New Mexico State to a punt. We got the freshman running back Josh Joyner back there to return. He's got wheels and he's going to cut it outside. He's just too fast up to the 40. He's going to juke out the punter. He's got nothing but green grass ahead of him, chat. 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown. A huge spark here to put us right back in this one. With a minute 25 left in the game, 2nd and 10, Frank Clark going to hit Shamari Lawrence on the screen. He's going to take this into the red zone for a first down. And it's all going to come down to a 25-yard field goal attempt for Josh Deal. He's going to kick it. It is up and it is no good. I'm not going to lie, guys. This one was heartbreaking. Despite shutting out New Mexico State 17-0 in the second half, we are going to lose this one 20-17. After the game, we did get one more recruit to commit, so everybody welcome 1-star wide receiver out of O'Fallon, Missouri, Jason Rowe. Next up, we're taking on 5-2 Florida International. We find ourselves in the red zone early, 1st and 10 from the 19. Jacob Clark going to find his tight end, Jaron Askren, for the first touchdown of the game. Later on, still in the first quarter here, 1st and 10, Jacob Clark going to find Dash Luke, who's going to dash his way into the red zone and then some, finally take it down at the 3. And we will finish off the drive here with a quick 1-yard touchdown run by Shamari Lawrence. And with 37 seconds left in the half, 3rd and goal, they're going to score their first touchdown of the game, making it 14-7. But then with 10 seconds left in the half, Jacob Clark going to drop back near midfield. He's going to find his junior wide receiver, Ronald Johnson, who's going to take this into field goal range. And the 43-yard field goal attempt by Josh Deal in the rain is up and good. FIU with the ball here early in the third. Big 3rd and 21 after his sack. He's going to go for the end zone, but he's intercepted by our senior cornerback, Dylan Simmons, guys. He's going to get tackled in the end zone for the touchback. And then just a couple plays later, Jacob Clark from the shotgun. He's going to roll to his left. He's going to find a wide open James Blackstrain, who's going to break the tackle. The corner forgets it. it. He thinks he's down. Finally taken down here at the 28-yard line. And this will set up Josh Deal with a 40-yard field goal attempt. He's money today. It's good. FIU now down 2 touchdowns. It's 3rd and 9 from midfield. He's going to throw this one up, and it is going to be intercepted once again, this time by the freshman corner, Cameron Williams. And with just under 6 minutes left in the game, 3rd and 10, Jacob Clark's going to throw a beautiful pass here to Jaron Askren for the first down. And on 2nd and goal, we're going to finish this drive off with a jet sweep to Ronald Johnson around the outside for the tutty. And don't look now, guys, but we've officially won 3 of our last 4 games, and we are 3-1 in Conference USA play. We also have a couple new recruits to introduce to the program, starting with 3-star wide receiver out of St. Louis, Missouri, Shakir Dora, as well as 3-star left edge out of Bel Air, Maryland, Cam McCurdy. Next up, we take on 3-5 Liberty. It's Liberty who strikes first with this second quarter touchdown run, but with less than a minute left in the half, we're going to tie it right back up with this touchdown throw from Jacob Clark to Dash Luke. And with 3 minutes left in the third quarter, it's Josh Deal with the 47-yard field goal attempt. It's good. But on their very next drive, Liberty with the jet sweep, he's going to cut in and then cut back outside, and then there's no one left to get him. Number 3, Anderson's going to try to chase him down, but to no avail. It's going to be a huge touchdown pass for Liberty. And with less than 2 minutes left in the game, 3rd and goal, Jacob Clark going to find Jaron Askren for the touchdown to put us back on top. And with just over a minute left in the game, 4th and 5, if we get the stop, we win. He can't find anybody open. It's going to be a sack by the junior defensive tackle, Mitchell Toney. And we are going to win this one 17-14, increasing our record to 4-5, 4-1 in Conference USA. Now, after that Liberty game, we did defeat UTEP, but for some reason, my recording for that game was corrupt, so we increased our record to 5-5. Next up, we are taking on 3-7 Kennesaw State, and it's Kennesaw State who's going to strike first with this 1-yard touchdown run late in the first half, and it's still 7-0 late in the third. Both offenses struggling in this rain, but right here, Jacob Clark going to find a wide open James Blackstrain for the easy touchdown to tie it back up. Later in the fourth quarter, Kennesaw State's going to kick a field goal, putting them back on top. Just over 3 minutes left in the game, 4th and 9, we decide to go for it in our own territory. Jacob Clark looking for his tight end, Jaron Askren, but unfortunately, it's going to be intercepted here. 29 eventually taken down at the 45-yard line. And with less than 2 minutes left in the game, Kennesaw State with the read option going to secure another touchdown to put them up by 10. And unfortunately, we are going to lose this game 17-7. So we are now 5-6 as we head into our final game of the regular season against 3-8 Louisiana Tech. If we win this game, not only are we bowl eligible, but we also secure a spot in the Conference USA Championship game. But early in the second quarter, it's Louisiana Tech that's going to score first with this quick 2-yard touchdown run. And then with just 45 seconds left in the half, Louisiana Tech, he's going to find his man on the flat, who's going to break a couple tackles, spins his way in to put them up 14-0. Later in the third quarter, it's 2nd and goal. Jacob Clark going to find Shamari Lawrence, who's going to fight his way in for our first touchdown of the game. So we're down 7 late in the third quarter. Play action for Louisiana Tech. He's going to throw one into the end zone, and it's caught for the touchdown. 3 minutes left in the game. We're still down 14. Jacob Clark going to find Ronald Johnson. He's going to score, put us down by 7. But unfortunately, our defense continued to struggle here in the second half. Counter run from number 22. Nothing but green grass ahead of them. Another touchdown for Louisiana Tech. But we aren't giving up without a fight. 1st and goal, 35 seconds left in the game. Jacob Clark going to find Brendan McQueen for the touchdown. But we need an onside kick recovery if we have any chance of tying this game back up. But unfortunately, it's going to be recovered by Louisiana Tech. And after winning 5 of our final 7 regular season games, we are going to lose our finale here 28-21, which means no bowl game and no Conference USA Championship game. It's a bitter pill to swallow, but it's time to look forward to year 2. We finished year 1 with the 72nd ranked recruiting class with 17 3-stars, 17 2-stars, and 1 1-star. Make sure you guys come back for year 2.